Okay, what's going on, guys? Kind of want to make a topic on this, and that is how long will TNA last? Well, no, wait, not even how long will TNA last, but will TNA ever, get to that next stage and become bigger than what they are? I just kind of wonder that sometimes. TNA has been out for 10 years now since. Well, 10 years, I think, no, maybe not even 10 years, I think 11 years. They'll be going on now. 11 years come, I think, June or July. It'll be 11 years since TNA has been thriving and up and going. It's just, just seeing TNA, from the ground up, being built from the ground up, to where it is now, and how they just, my God, had just, their last 2 years, but 2011 in particular, last year was just so freaking awful for that company. I mean, it just so bad to the point I had to take like a 2.5 month break from watching any TNA products on TV at least. It just kind of makes me wonder: will TNA ever grow? Will they ever be successful and get any bigger than what they are? One thing I don't think TNA would ever do. I don't think TNA would ever be bought out by Vince McMahon. I don't think TNA would. I don't think it would ever be. I don't think money will ever kind of be too much of a problem for TNA because they have Panda Energy behind them. So I don't think money's really an issue. To a certain degree, money's not an issue. In terms of like maybe paying the wrestlers, that's not a problem. But maybe like traveling wise, it's just like, it just kind of gets frustrating because it's like, you guys have been up for like 10 years now and not getting anything going here, It's like it's like TNA is like, kind of like, they're no different than Ring of Honor, or, I can't really compare anyone else, but I'll just compare it to Ring of Honor. It's like, they're not really that much different than Ring of Honor because it's like, the only upscale thing they have on Ring of Honor is a solid TV deal with Spike TV, and Spike TV loves TNA, so I don't think TNA will ever be canceled. If TNA was going to be shut down or something, it will be due only to because of cancellation of Spike TV, and they can't find another TV network who may want them. That'd be the only concern with TNA, but of them like shutting down. But in terms of money, I don't think so. But it's like, comparing TNA to Ring of Honor is like, okay, well, what TNA has over Ring of Honor? TNA has a steady, solid paycheck that they can pay their wrestlers on a regular, and they have a, like I said, a solid, TV deal with a big station like Spike, and the quality of the product is much better. But in terms of, I guess I'm saying, like, in terms of compared to ROH, like, how long the companies have been pretty much have been out, and it's like they haven't really reached like that next stage, that next level. I mean, like I said, I like all types of wrestling. Although I still say I'm more of a Ring of Honor mark and fan. That's my favorite company in this generation of wrestling, at least. But I still think I'll talk about Ring of Honor on a different topic because Ring of Honor's kind of pissed me off lately. But with TNA though, it's like, will they ever? I mean, lately with the booking, they've been doing a pretty good job with the booking. I'll give them that. With building James Storm and Bobby, as the champ, and having Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray. They've all done, a good job. The main event is pretty solid. Maybe the X Division, they're trying something with it at least. Tag team division is dead. It is dead. The Divas division also solid. So they found everyone's in their right place. The wrestlers at least, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I just want to see. I want to see TNA be successful. I don't wish death on any wrestling company or want any wrestling company to go out of business except CZW. Um, and can't think of the wrestling company, but CZW, I do want to go out of business because they crap. But the point I'm making is that, you know, the more successful wrestling business are, then it's just a better opportunity just for everybody, not only talent but just fans. Us fans, we benefit just so much from, you know, good, thriving wrestling companies. You know, just the competition, we just benefit from it more. And we do have a lot of wrestling, although most of wrestling's kind of just really gone underground. You know, with a lot of, you know, indie wrestling, I would say is probably the most prime choice in professional wrestling rather than mainstream. But I don't know. It's like with TNA, it's like they're still in Orlando studios with 1,200 people, which are all, you know, like I said, nothing but tourists. They're not the original TNA fans that, you know, used to be seated in that studio. They never have money to travel. If they do travel, they probably do like, you know, 2 or 3 shows a year on the road. Their shows are always taped. So because the shows are always taped, all this stuff gets leaked out on the internet. And if people see what's on paper and it doesn't seem like it's going to be a good show, no one's going to want to tune in to watch TNA. Their booking has been consistent, but I still think it could be a little bit better. I mean, you know, having Garrett Bischoff in the main event last week on Impact, what the hell? Literally, what the hell, TNA? But yeah, you know, just like I said, I think they need to get better with the booking. It's consistent. I give them that. They have been building up the right people, and everyone's been, you know, in their right place, you know. But I don't know. It's like I just wonder, will TNA will they ever see the light of day where they can travel live every week, get some, you know, some new video games, you know, a solid, you know, action figure deal, you know, a solid video game series type of deal. You know, just things like that, you know. And, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, TNA is never going to beat WWE. I'm not talking about TNA should be like WWE and compete with the WWE, because no one's ever going to be competition. The first and only and last competition, true competition for WWE was WCW. That's just it. Since when that company folded, that was the end of an era. No one else is going to be able to compete on WWE's level. So I'm not saying that TNA should be like huge monster giants, you know, where they go toe-to-toe with the WWE. But will TNA ever be bigger and more successful than where they are right now? They've had this deal with OVW, which was the former training school for WWE, over the last year and a half now. They've had this deal. So I'm wondering, like, are they going to send someone? When are they going to send someone from OVW? I mean, it's the wrestling school. You know, I'm pretty sure OVW's had some guys still in their school wrestling before they even signed with TNA. So now that they've signed with TNA and they're officially TNA's wrestling school, I mean, when are they going to call somebody up from that wrestling school to, you know, be in TNA, you know, to boost up the X division, or a new knockout, a new tag team, someone in the main event, you know, someone to build up towards the main event. You know, when are they going to get someone from OVD? Like, what's the point of OVW? You know, the wrestling school. So it's just lots of things. You know, it just kind of gets frustrating with me with TNA. I've never been so frustrated with the wrestling company, unlike TNA. I mean, I'm telling you, TNA will give you a migraine just to talk about the many frustrations. I understand, you know, it's a business, and, you know, they have money, where, they can pay the wrestlers on a consistent basis and keep the lights on in the place. But it's like they don't have money to travel and get live and become live every week, and really get a lot of sponsors behind them, and get video game deals and better action figure deals, and just all this, just various stuff. I just wanted with the TNA. So let me know what you guys think about this. Leave your thoughts and comments below. I'm just throwing a penny for your thoughts out there. Will TNA ever succeed and be bigger than what they are now? Comment, subscribe, peace.